So outside of the Shore Club, hanging out with Mark Brown, based out of London. You're here for WMC, obviously.
Yep.
Have you had a chance to go, have you toured in Canada at all?
No, I've never played in Canada actually. I'm supposed to be coming this year, I think.
Any plans where?
I think that there's a magazine, I think, is it called Nocturnal? Or yeah, I think the guys from Nocturnal were talking to our agent about doing some gigs with those guys.
Yeah, so that'll be in my hometown, up in Toronto.
Yep.
Need to try to find your way to Vancouver in BC.
Okay.
Because you won't stop eating sushi there, because that's all they eat is sushi. Good. Real boobs or fake boobs, or can you deal with the
real?
Real?
I'm an English boy.
Yeah. What's the best city to party in?
I love Naples in Italy. Incredible place. Great club culture in Italy. Amazing music.
What sets it apart?
I just think the culture really, and the people are so cool. It's just, I just think it's a great city. Yeah, and they're crazy drivers over there as well.
What's the best place to get laid?
I'd probably say Copenhagen because my girlfriend's Danish.
Good save. So your place or hers?
Definitely hers.
Definitely hers. CD, vinyl, or digital? And where do you see things moving from?
Obviously, the whole digital revolution now has kind of revolutionized dance music as a whole. I think it's great in one aspect as a label owner to be able to sort of make your music available to people on such a wide scale now and make it readily available for people. But obviously, there's a downside to downloading with the illegal file sharing and everything. So, as a DJ myself personally, I do actually miss playing vinyl. I think it's a really special and unique format, and you can have like a one-off record that no one else would have. The problem with digital now is everyone's got your music, so it's hard to stay exclusive.
Being a label owner, is it a problem with leaking of music?
Yeah, I think it's all about educating people to make people understand that music does have a value to it. And what we're finding is that there's a whole new generation of kids that don't think music has a value, and people think that they can just have it for free and download it for free. MySpace and sites that are great for marketing, but I think there's a downside to MySpace with this whole free music download policy that people just think that they can have what they want for free, and they don't understand that people have to be paid for their music they've made, and so it's an educational process. I mean, I try to talk to as many young kids as possible and explain to them, look, we're not asking you to pay a huge amount of money for records, but a contribution towards it. And without that revenue stream, producers can't afford to buy equipment to make music. So,
is it viable to run, a label nowadays, or is it still something that you have to DJ, you have to get into publishing and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, we do the whole thing at CR2 with publishing and touring, and I think it's just about being creative really and spending money wisely rather than wasting it on huge advances, because there's not revenue there anymore really. We're lucky we have a really good international setup and we're able to exploit our records across the world on compilations by different companies, so that brings in a good revenue stream for us.
And you're set up through a digital distribution network as well as physical?
Yeah, we do our own iTunes content uploading, and we work with Beatport and DJ Download and sites like that. So,
what do you think personally is the best site for house music online?
I think obviously Beatport has a huge variety of music on there. There's a few small German sites that are popping up, like Word and Sound, which are quite niche. They do a lot of sort of the more minimal techno side of things. They have a lot of the smaller independent labels on that site. I use Word and Sound quite a lot.
If you had to fist fight another DJ, who would you pick so you could beat them up?
Yusef, he's a buddy of mine. Fist fight another DJ. Sneak. I'd love to give Sneaky Peas a big punch.
What do you have coming up in the next little while?
Well, we have a new compilation album coming out on CR2. A live and direct series continues with myself and Nicky Slim. Also, Abigail Bailey and a DJ duo from from London, a new DJ duo called Delicious. They're doing a compilation album for us. Look out for them. I'm tipping those guys to be pretty big for next year. They're making some really cool music at the moment as well. We're doing a DJ Marky drum and bass compilation. And heaps of new singles coming out. New Philly the Grand single. Lots of development projects. New guy we signed from Germany called Gold Ryan. We just signed John Dalback as well. We're going to be doing John's album, which I'm really excited about. And we're going to hopefully be doing the soundtrack to an online TV series which is launching on MySpace called Beyond the Rave. And it's the Hammer House production company. Pete Tong's on the soundtrack to that, so we're going to be releasing the soundtrack to that, which is quite exciting. There's tracks from Justice on there, Steve Angelo and then Grosso, and Pete has done a track with Dave Spoons, like an exclusive record, so we're going to be doing that.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
No worries. Thanks
And
for
where do you
having
get more information on the material?
Well, you can check out www.cr2records.co.uk or www.markbrowncr2.com.
Perfect. Cheers.
Thanks for having me. Hi, this is Mark Brown and you're listening to DJ Amp on Amplified Radio, Canada's #1 for dance music. Hi, this is Mark Brown and you're listening to the latest releases on CR2 Records.